Good morning from day 2 at Disneyland Paris. We're just waiting for an Uber. So the Radisson Blu has a shuttle bus that goes over to the park, but it only starts running at 9 AM, so you basically miss extra magic hours. And apparently between 9 AM and 11 AM you have to pre-book to be on the bus because it gets so busy, which is a pretty good way of doing it in one respect, because like when your bus turns up and it's full already,
it's the overcrowding.
Yeah, it's like quite annoying and stuff, but the fact that it doesn't get you there for extra magic hours means it's kind of pointless if you've got an annual pass, because that's one of the perks of having an annual pass is Big Thunder Mountain, which is exactly what we're going to do when we get to the park, because we didn't get to go on it at all yesterday and I've got withdrawal symptoms, which is ironic given that it was like September, I think, the first time we actually went on it, and we were scared, but there you go. Anyway, I think, no, that's not our Uber. Our Uber should be here like any minute, so.
Stuber. Yeah, it should be here any minute.
Yeah, so we're going to go over to the park, do some rides, and then once Extra Magic's over, probably get breakfast. Sounds like a plan.
Pretty much.
So, first job of the day is done, and we have tickets for Mickey and the Magician, which is a free show over in Disney Studios. But if you have a MasterCard, you get preferential tickets, preferential seating tickets.
And so you can sign up for a MasterCard with TransferWise for £20.
Yeah, or like Revolut, I think might use MasterCard, do they?
Yes, they do.
We bank with Starling, so we have MasterCards as debit cards. So all you do is you show your MasterCard, a form of ID. So I always use my Infinity Pass as the ID, and then as long as it matches name-wise, you get preferred seating tickets, and they're usually front and centre without you having to go through a big scrum of people all fighting to get the best seats. So definitely worth doing.
Yep.
And now, Big Thunder. More disappointing than posing for the camera on Big Thunder and then them not having the photo pass on. I mean, the only solution is to go again, really, isn't it? To try again. Well, we got 5 in, but the queue is now 30 minutes and the park's not even officially open yet. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's only one thing for it, really.
What?
Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all about breakfast now.
Bakery?
Bakery sounds good.
Bakery. So, we decided to come down to the casting door to have a picture. So if you go to Walt's restaurant and then just keep walking down the side towards the castle, you find the Disneyland Paris casting door. Decided to park up over to Studios. Don't actually know what is open in Studios though. It's getting a lot of work done to it. Which, maybe try Ratatouille. I never realised that in the shop that's in Studio 1, as you go into Studios, has got Herbie in it. And he's on like as though he's being worked on in a garage. Oh my god, is that Mrs. Incredible that's out?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to queue up to meet Mrs. Incredible, or the original plan, which was the Motor Stunt Show, which is something we've never done? Mrs. Incredible does have quite a big queue. Let's go down to the Motor Stunt Show like we were originally planning to. stunt motor show was really good. I really enjoyed that. Did you like it?
What, sorry?
The stunt motor show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you're stood up and I'm sat down, so it's even worse of height difference than normal. I've now come for Mickey and the Magician, which I'm very excited about because it's my favourite Disney show. I absolutely love this show.
It sounds like you need a bit of practice, dear boy. And I have just the magic words to help you. J'ai la formule magique, il te faut. Saragadoula, mais tu vas pour la petite tout. Maintenant je te sens les deux oreilles, petit tout. Saragadoula, mais tu vas pour la petite tout. C'est pas ma joie, je ne connais pas. Oh, petit tout. C'est la guerre de l'homme de dire. La magique à Scooby-Doo, mais des trucs que c'est pour toi, tu les dis. C'est des petits tout. C'est les cadeaux, la magique à petit tout. Mélange tout ça et vous aurez quoi? Petit tout. Stay with me down here. Avec moi. Bibidi, Bobidi, Boo!
C'est les petits gars qui veulent devenir des grands magiciens. Sans Louis. Merci. Félicitations. Je viens de rencontrer des nouveaux meilleurs amis. Et la magie, c'est ma spécialité. You came to the right time. Full time.
Still bright.
Yeah,
I've been in a dark room for half an hour.
I will never tire of watching Mickey and the Magician. I love that show so much.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mickey being the MVP as well, when one of the dancers lost part of her costume. It's like not towel, what's it like? It's just like the chiffon bit, isn't it, that they like wave around and then they stick it into the like belt or whatever. But she lost part of it and then nearly fell over it. Mickey then came along, picked it up and danced with it so that nobody noticed, and then just smoothly handed it over to one of the dancers as they were going off.
And not only that, they've got the poles, the little extendable poles that they've got, and one of the dancers got hers out and went, "Oh, you didn't extend." And then you could see it every time she was dancing, she was like, "Extend, extend."
Yeah. And Elsa came out with only one glove on them. Where she was a glove, Elsa.
It's already off. At least she saved on the quick change though. She only had one glove to throw away.
True. See, I think we only notice these things because we've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
But I will happily go and watch it again. I'd go and watch it again right now. I just love it. We can't have plan of what we're doing now, have we?
No, we haven't. Let's go on. There's something to do.
Okay. Down by Ratatouille, they've still got what were just little sheds for Christmas, for like Christmas food, and they're still doing Christmas food because it's still like mulled wine and stuff. I'm not sure why they're still out, because obviously it's February. No, it's not, it's March. Wow, well done, Joe. You know what month it is. It's March. So yeah, I'm not sure why they're still out, but we're going to utilise the fact that they're still out and go and get some snails and some beef bourguignon, said in my worst French because I don't speak French. So we have snails and beef bourguignon, and apparently the little huts are actually from the 7th of November they were started, and they're on until the 15th of March, which is why they're still on now.
Wooden cutlery. Walt Disney World.
Yeah, take note.
Take note. If Paris can do it, Walt Disney World can do it. Do it.
We've popped into Cafe Fantasia for a drink because we always go into Fantasia for a drink. But they've got a frozen menu at the minute, so Mystic Blue cocktail, Snowball cocktail, Let It Glow, Northern Light, and then they've got a Mystical Maple Coffee and an Olaf hot chocolate, and then beer. And I was tempted by the Olaf hot chocolate because look how cute he is, but then equally banana puree. Not sure about that. So instead, I might get a Mystical Maple Coffee and a Northern Lights cocktail. Or maybe a Snowball cocktail, because that's essentially a White Russian sort of decisions. So we've both gone for the maple coffee, and look, it's got a little Kristoff and Sven. That's so cute. And a maple leaf.
The girl with the pinker in a random mango. Oh, we have a stage. Did you like the movie? I remember. I do remember.
Accidentally bumped into characters going into Inventions then, as we were coming out of Cafe Fantasia. And he just randomly high-fiving Goofy and stuff, as you do. I do love Cafe Fantasia though. And I think we might go in there a little bit too often because Veronique, I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it. So, yeah, but it's French and I don't know. Veronique, I think, is super lovely and remembered what we ordered the last time we were in there in December. Which, I don't know if that is that we're going too often or that we're very predictable in what we order. Either way, she's super lovely and has an amazing memory. And now, press down. Alright, we're going back into Disneyland Park and we're going to go and explore some of the St. David's Day stuff that they've got going on.
Today, we are proud to present talented artists. Please welcome the wonderful Welsh choir, Only Men Aloud. Please welcome Mickey and friends.
Everybody's here.
Whoa!
We're here to help celebrate. Only place. It is Goofy.
Mickey. This is some party.
Oh, wow. You look like you're having lots of fun.
Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Oh, yours.
Come on, everyone. Clap your hands.
Join us.
Good luck, everybody.
Look at us. We're dancing.
Thanks, everybody. I hope you had fun.
Oh, yes, Mickey. We're having so much fun today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a big round of applause to our guests of honor, Mickey and friends.
So we ended up doing Philhar Magic because I like Philhar Magic. And now we're going to watch a bit of Stars on Parade because it's about to start. We've got a decent spec towards the end of the parade route, so why not?
And we won't get out the park.
Yeah, and also, so we've got a booking at California Grill at 7 o'clock tonight, which as an indication of how quiet it is, we only booked that on Wednesday, so like literally 3 days ago, and we were able to get California Grill. That's at 7 o'clock. It's now 5:10. We're not going to get back to the hotel and then back again for our booking. Like, we'll literally have to just stay on the same bus, so it's not worth going back. So we might as well watch a bit of the parade and then slowly make our way out of the park and maybe just sit in Cafe Fantasia having a cocktail before we have tea. Yeah. I might film a bit of the parade, but we have filmed this parade in its entirety numerous times. So
4 times?
In its entirety, yeah. So if I do put a little clip in, I'm also going to leave down below a link to where you can watch the parade in its entirety, should you so wish. If you do want a nice spot for watching the parade without too many people, this is Flora's that's currently getting done up, but if you sort of go towards Kitty Hawk, you can basically watch the parade without loads of people. And also, if the parade is going from the top of Main Street down towards the castle, if you go between that wall there, usually you can see Mickey Mouse getting on the float. The parade does generally come up Main Street and end at this end. It's just sometimes if they've had the floats in the wrong places and stuff that it goes the opposite way, but if it is going the opposite way, you can see Mickey Mouse and get a cheeky wave off him because he has to wave to you. He does though. He gives you a cheeky wave because if you see him and waving and then there's the eye contact, he has to wave back. I'm sure that's like a law. It's like third rule of Disney Club. It's like Fight Club, but you don't know about Fight Club because you don't talk about that. The anti-parade.
So bored of this parade.
But you were just dancing along to it.
Much in the same way as I'm all like Mickey 90th all the time at home. Earworm, can't get rid of it.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Come on everybody, get your ears on. It's a good time.
Sorry, I just completely failed to shoot you then because I got distracted by, they've done some speed up Main Street. So I finally got the snowball cocktail. Andy's on the Grimbergen again.
Grimbergen wine.
Yeah. So we're gonna have these and then maybe get another and then go for our booking at California Grill.
Here we are again.
In the California Grill. Yeah.
All controversial comments.
So we are going for the Taco Bell menu with wine pairing, which is €115, but oh my gosh, the food is amazing. So we've got Infinity cocktails, which you get for having an Infinity annual pass in table service restaurants.
Orange and grenadine.
Yeah, it's just orange and grenadine, but it's really nice. Bread and olives, which Andy's very happy about because he loves an olive. First course is a little appetizer of chicken, peppers and avocado. So for starter, I've got the poached langoustine in a watermelon. What have you got, Andy?
I got the duck turkey.
That looks nice.
It does.
Main course, we've both gone for beef with polenta and sauce, and yeah, it looks good, so I'm going to go and eat it. And finally, we have lemon cheesecake and a glass of champagne, and because we're creatures of habit, we've both got the same thing again. We know what we like.
I very much like this cheesecake.
He very much likes this cheesecake, even though it does look very much like the polenta from our last course. We like yellow foods. And the fact that I just called them fluids says how many wines I'm in. And finally we have cappuccino, an espresso and some little cakes, which I totally don't have room for. Given that I've still got some champagne, I'm going to make it work.
I'm going to make it work.
Oh, I do enjoy California Grill. Not so much in Walt Disney World, but definitely enjoy it in Paris. It was so tasty. But I'm now feeling very full and slightly tipsy. And we've got to get a wriggle on to make it to the shuttle bus, because it's like 6 or 7 minutes away from being at the park. We had a pretty good view of the castle, so we could have watched the fireworks from California Grill, but the fireworks out for another 15-20 minutes, and because it's just illuminations, we've seen it so many times. I just couldn't be bothered, to be perfectly honest. They've got a St David's Day fireworks on as well, that's on just before illuminations. But if previous little ad hoc displays like that are anything to go by, it'll probably be 3 or 4 fireworks and then just go straight into illuminations. So yeah, we're just gonna mosey up to try and get the shuttle bus whilst it's quiet before, obviously, then everyone empties out at the park for after illuminations. So Andy keeps staring at me because when I'm talking to the camera I'm not walking quick enough, and he's just randomly holding up fingers that now apparently the shuttle bus is only 5 minutes away, despite the fact that I've only been talking for 1 minute 30. So I'm going to put the camera down before I get shouted at.